Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. In this video, let us learn some properties, the important properties of preposition. While solving problems based on preposition, instead of finding new prepositions, we can use directly these five properties. Let us see what they are. First, if A, B, C, D are in preposition, what does it mean? That implies A is to B is equal to C is to D, right? When A is to B is equal to C is to D, then what invertendo tells? Invertendo tells, if you write it reciprocal, what does it mean? 1 by A by B is equal to 1 by C by D, right? Then what it will become? B by A is equal to C by D. So, if A, B, C, D are in proportion, that means A is to B is equal to C is to D, that implies B is to A is equal to D is to C. Or if A by B is equal to C by D, that implies B by A is equal to D by C. This is the invertendo property. So we have to write this reciprocals. So if you take an example, suppose 1 by 2 is equal to 4 by 8. These two are equal, right? Then if I write its reciprocals, what it will become? 2 by 1 is equal to 8 by 4. Is it correct? This is also correct, right? So both are correct. When A, B, C are in A, B, C, D are in proportion, that implies A by B is equal to C by D. Then according to invertendo property, we can write B by A is equal to D by C. In the same way, what alternando tells? See, if it is like this, A by B is equal to C by D. A by B is equal to C by D. Then, if you cross multiply it, that means A by C is equal to B will go that side, it will multiply, right? So, A by C is equal to B by D. So, this is alternate. If A by B is equal to C by D, you can tell A by C is equal to B by D. This we call it as alternando property. From this to you can write this directly. Next, componendo. What componendo tells? See here, if A by B is equal to C by D, then if we add 1 to both sides, the ratio won't change, right? So equality won't change. So A by B plus 1 is equal to C by D plus 1. Right now LCM is B, we'll get A plus B by D, B is equal to C plus D by D. So if A by B is equal to C by D, or A is to B is equal to C is to D, that implies A plus B by B is equal to C plus D by D. This is called componendo property. In the same way, what is dividendo property? Dividendo is nothing but if you subtract 1 on both sides, what will you get? A minus B by B is equal to C minus D by D, right? So if A by B is equal to C by D, that implies A minus B by B is equal to C minus D by D. This we call it as dividendo property. Next, componendo and dividendo. Componendo and dividendo is nothing but combining both componendo and dividendo property. We know A by B is equal to C by D, that means this is true and this is also equal to true, right? So if you divide both, what it will become? B will get cancelled, D will get cancelled. A plus B by A minus B is equal to C plus D by C minus D. So this is one of the important properties we will use in many number of problems in solving problems based on proportion in ICSE. So we have to thorough with all these properties: invertendo, alternando, componendo, dividendo, and componendo and dividendo. Now let us solve problems from exercise 7C, which are which are applications of properties of proportion. See, first, if A is to B is equal to C is to D, we have to prove this one, right? So first I am writing given what they gave. A is to B is equal to C is to D. That implies A by B is equal to C by D, right? So what I have to prove? I have to prove this one. 5A plus 7B by 5A minus 7B is equal to 5C plus 7D by 5C minus 7D. See here, if you take 5A as A and 7B as B, how it look like? A plus B by A minus B, right? Is equal to C plus D by C minus D. So this property is similar to component of dividendo, right? For what component of dividendo? For 5A and 7B. So here we have A and B. So we have to dividing both sides or multiplying both sides with 5 by 7, as I want 5A and 7B. That implies 5A by 7B is equal to 5C by 7D, right? I know these two are equal, so I am multiplying with 5 by 7, so it becomes like this. Now I want this, so which property I have to use? By using componendo and dividendo, what you can tell, if A by B is equal to C by D, what is component and dividendo? Here I am writing, if A by B is equal to C by D, that implies A plus B by C plus, sorry, B plus, sorry, A plus B by A minus B is equal to C plus D by C minus D. Okay, only component and dividendo, right? So now, so A is 5A plus this is B plus this one by A minus, so numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator is equal to, here also same, numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator. So this is what they asked us to prove, right? So you can write 5A plus 7B is to 5A minus 7B is equal to 5C plus 7D is to 5C minus 7D. In the same way, if you see third one, what they are asking here, they are asking HA plus YB is to XC plus YD. See here, but do you have XA minus YB here? No. So only we have HA plus YB. So first they gave A by B is equal to C by D, multiplying with X by Y on both sides. What you can tell, XA by YB is equal to XC by YD. But I have only plus XA plus YB, XC plus YD. So which one we can use? Only by using componendo. Using componendo. What is componendo? If A by B is equal to C by D, implies A plus B by B is equal to C plus D by D, right? So this is component. I am using only component. Why? Because I don't have minus anywhere. So XA plus YB by YB is equal to XC plus YD by YD. And what I want now? But I want XA plus YB by XC plus YD. So this should come here. So which property I have to use? I have to use alterando property, right? So by using alterando, I can write XA plus YB by XC plus YD is equal to XB by YD. Sorry, YB by YD. So Y and Y get cancelled. So here we proved what we need. Next, see here what I want to prove. If A is to B is equal to C is to D, prove that 6A plus 7B into 3C minus 4D is equal to 6C plus 7 into 3A minus 4B. See here, for 6A and 7B and 6C and 7D we have only plus, and whereas 3C 4D, 3A 4B there is minus sign. So we won't get all in the same property, right? So let us see how to prove that one. So given A by B is equal to C by D. First I want 6A and 7B, 6C and 7D. So multiplying with 6 by 7 on both sides. So what I will get? 6A by 7B is equal to 6C by 7D. Now I want only plus for 6 and 7. So what is plus? By using componendo, right? Componendo. What I will tell? 6a plus 7b by 7b is equal to 6c plus 7d by 7d. Right? Now, if I use alternative here, what I will get? By using alternative 6a plus 7b by 6c plus 7d. Why? Because I want only these two. So 7b by 7d. So it is nothing but b by d. In the same way, if you do for a by b is equal to c by d, if I multiply with 3 by 4, multiplying with 3 by 4 on both sides, what I will get? 3a by 4b is equal to 3c by 4d, right? But here I want for 3a and 4b and 3c and 4d, I want minus. So which property I have to use? By using divide and do. What I can tell? 3a minus 4b by 4b is equal to 3c minus 4d by 4d. Why? Because what is divide and do property? Divide and do property is nothing but if a by b is equal to c by d, that implies numerator minus denominator by denominator is equal to c minus d by d. Right? So here numerator minus denominator by denominator is equal to numerator minus denominator by denominator. Again by using alternative 3a minus 4b by 3c minus 4d is equal to again I will get 4b by so 4b by d or else 4b by 4d b will get cancelled b by d. Now if we observe here, this is b by d and this is b by d. So if we take it as 1 and 2, from 1 and 2 you can tell 6a plus 7b by 6c plus 7d is equal to 3a minus 4b by 3c minus 4d, right? So but I want what it is 6a plus 7b into 3c minus 4d. So by cross multiplying you can tell 6a plus 7b into 3c minus 4d is equal to 6c plus 7d into 3a minus 4b, hence proved. Next third one, see if a by b is equal to c by d. So they gave a by b is equal to c by d. What I have to prove? 3a minus 5b by 3a plus 5b is equal to 3c minus 5b by 3c plus 5d. Here both plus and minus are there. It is a reciprocal ratio of component or dividend of 3 and 5b, right? So what I have to do? Multiplying on both sides with 3 by 5, right? That implies 3a by 5b is equal to 3c by 5d. Now by using componendo and dividendo, what I can tell? 3a plus 5b by 3a minus 5b is equal to 3c plus 5d by 3c minus 5d, right? A by b is equal to c by d, that implies a plus b by a minus d is equal to c plus d by c minus d, or else numerator by denominator is equal to numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator, like this. You can keep it in mind. Now I want this, so by using invertendo, right? So invertendo 3a minus 5b by 3a plus 5b is equal to 3c minus 5d by 3c plus 5d. Hence, it is proved. Next, fourth one, same. See here, they gave this one and they are asking to prove this, right? So, this is reverse of what we did now. So, I am writing it here only. See, fourth one, given 5x plus 6y by 5u plus 6v is equal to 5u minus 6v by 5u, sorry, what it is? 5x minus 6y by 5u minus 6v, right? So you have one side x and v, that right hand side also have x and v. So changing it to same side by using alternando 5x plus 6y by 5x minus 6y is equal to 5u plus 6v by 5u minus 6v. Now, it is in the form of a plus b by a minus b is equal to c plus d by c minus d, where a is 5x and b is 6y, right? And c is 5u and d is 6u. Instead of writing directly, again we will use by using component and dividendo. Component and dividendo, you can write, if it is a and this is b, what it is? A plus b by a minus b, minus of minus, right, is equal to c plus d by c minus d, 5u minus 6v. So here minus 6y plus 6y, so minus 5x and plus 5x, 6y plus 6y it will become, right? So in the same way here also both will get cancelled. So 10x by 12y is equal to 10u by 12v. Both sides 10 and 10, 12 and 12 will get cancelled. X by y is equal to u by v. Therefore, x is to y is equal to u is to v. See here, from this, first what I am doing, I am writing x and y are one side and u and v one side. After this, you want, this is the form of a plus b by a minus b is equal to a c plus d by c minus d. You can write directly, but we can use by using component and dividendo. Instead of writing inverse component dividendo, we can use component and dividendo again to get what required. So taking it as a and this as b, c and d, a by b is equal to c by d. A plus b by a minus b is equal to c plus d by c minus d. So you'll get cancel and remaining will be x by y is equal to u by v. Next, sixth Roman, second one. First and second are same. Second one is somewhat different, so I am teaching second one. So given a is equal to 4 root 6 by root 2 plus root 3, and we have to find the value of a plus 2 root 2 by a minus 2 root 2 plus a plus 2 root 3 by a minus 2 root 3. So in order to find these two, first we want these two values, right? So how to get a plus 2 root 2 by a minus 2 root 2? By using component and dividend of a by 2 root 2, right? So I want 2 root 2 first. So this one, can I write like this? A is equal to 2 root 2 into 2 root 3 by root 2 plus root 3. I can write like this, right? So 2 root is separate and 2 root 3. 2 to the 4 and root 2 into root 3 is 6. So it is 2 root 6. So from this, can I write a by 2 root 2 is equal to 2 root 3 by root 2 plus root 3. I can write, right? In the same way, alternately, I can write a by 2 root 3 is equal to 2 root 2 by root 2 plus root 3, right? Why? Because I want both the values, a plus 2 root 2 by a minus 2 root 2 value I want, and a plus 2 root 3 by a minus 2 root 3 value also I want. So for this, what I have to apply? By using component and dividendo for both. What it will become? A by b, a plus b by a minus b is equal to a plus b by a minus b, minus of root 2 plus root 3. Same way here, a plus 2 root 3 by a minus 2 root 3 is equal to 2 root 2 plus root 2 plus root 3 by 2 root 2 minus of root 2 plus root 3. So what it will become? A plus 2 root 2 by a minus 2 root 2 is equal to 2 root 3 plus root 3, 3 root 3 plus root 2, 2 root 3, here we will get, if you remove the bracket we will get minus root 3, right? 2 root 3 minus root 3 it is root 3 minus root 2. In the same way, this value I will get 3 root 2 plus root 3 by 2 root 2 minus 2. Root 2 minus of plus minus. Root 2 minus root 3. But I want the value of a plus 2 by plus is there, right? So these two I have to add. So a plus 2 root 2 by a minus 2 root 2 plus a plus 2 root 3 by a minus 2 root 3 is equal to addition of these two 3 root 3 plus root 2 by root 3 minus root 2 plus 3 root 2 plus root 3 by root 2 minus root 3. See, a minus b and b minus a. I can write, if I take minus common, can I write like this? Root 3 minus root 2, 3 root 2 plus root 2 minus 3 root 2 plus root 3 by root 3 minus root 2. I am taking minus common. So denominator is same. So 3 root 3 minus root 3, how much you will get? 2 root 3 and root 2 minus 3 root 2. You will get minus 2 root 2 by root 3 minus root 2. If I take common, I can write like this. So these two will get cancelled. You will get the answer as 2. Next, seventh one. What they give? Given a plus b plus c plus d into a minus b minus c plus d is equal to a plus b minus c minus d into a minus b plus c minus d, right? So we have to prove a is to b is equal to c is to d. So see first, we cannot do like this, right? So what we can do? Sending this to this side and sending one thing to other side. What will become? A plus b plus c plus d by a plus b minus c minus d is equal to a plus b, sorry, a minus b plus c minus d by a minus b minus c plus d. See, a plus b. A, if you take minus common, you will get c plus d, right? In the same way, a plus b, sorry, c plus d by c minus d, like that it is. So what you have to do means you can use by using componendo and dividendo, adding, if this total is a and this is b, a plus b, nothing but a plus c plus d plus a plus b minus c minus d by a plus b plus c plus d, minus of is nothing but minus a minus b plus c plus d is equal to numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator, means minus of means will change the signs, right? So C and D, C and D, A and B, A and B. So A plus B, A plus B, 2 into A plus B by 2 into C plus D is equal to here C and D, C and D. So plus C here, A and A minus B plus B. So what is remaining here? A to A, 2 into A minus B is remaining here, 2 into C minus D is remaining. So 2 and get cancelled, 2 and get cancelled. A plus B by C plus D is equal to A minus B by C minus. So again what I have to use? Using alterando, so that A and B will get one side. By A minus B is equal to C plus D by C minus D. So by using component and dividend, you can write A by B is equal to C by D. If A plus B by A minus B equal to C plus D by C minus D, if you use component and dividend there, we will get A by B is equal to C by D. Now see this one. Ninth one, a square plus b square into x square plus y square is equal to ax plus by whole square. If you do it by using component or dividend or properties of proportion, it will be somewhat clumsy. So better to do it directly. So how you can do? A square into x square is x square plus x square y square plus b square x square plus b square y square is equal to ax plus by whole square. Nothing but a square plus b square plus 2ab, 2ax into by. So here a square x square and x square, b square y square and b square y square. Now everything will come this side. What it will become? A square y square plus b square x square minus 2ax by is equal to 0. Now if you see it, you can write it in the form of a square plus b square minus 2 into ay into bx. I can write like this, right? So a square plus b square minus 2ab. A minus b whole square is equal to 0, right? So ay minus bx is equal to 0. That implies ay is equal to bx. So what I need? A by x, right? So I can write a by x is equal to b by y. So it is proved. Yeah. So if you want to use by properties of proportion, it will be somewhat clumsy to solve it. So better to solve this one. They didn't ask you to use properties of proportion, right? So you can do it directly. Thank you, everyone.